in different rooms. Do your kids play ball or do you just want to shoot some hoops? At USA Gym, we have basketball, soccer, volleyball, pickleball, golf, and a walking track indoors. And we're not done yet. Try out our functional HIIT training room, boxing, battle ropes, a place to push sleds, and more. We also offer childcare, so we'll watch your kids while you're worked out. Come check us out. 473-9355.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
From the WBMC studio in McMinnville, Tennessee, you're listening to Town Talk with your host, Raven Young.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday to all of our listeners. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning and getting your day started. It's going to be a gorgeous day.
It's going to be a really nice day.
Is it?
Willie Nelson's birthday.
Oh, is it? Okay, I haven't looked at birthdays yet.
Well, it technically is. He was born right at midnight, so he celebrates both the 29th and the 30th, but it's a really nice day.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
All right. So it's going to be hot outside today. I've got concrete being poured today.
Are you sure?
Positive. It's been rescheduled twice, but it's happening today. Okay. So really excited for that. We have no rain in the forecast until later this evening.
Okay.
So
I was going to say, because I saw something.
There is later, but I
didn't want to rain on your parade.
Yep. The concrete should be poured well before then, and we should be okay. So I'm excited.
Is this going in the ever-popular elevator pit?
It is the second floor.
Oh.
So where you will get off of the elevator on the second level. It'll be that flooring there. Mm-hmm. So technically the elevator pit is already poured and built.
Okay. Well, all I hear about is this.
That's why it continues to hold water like a swimming pool.
Is this world-famous elevator pit.
You need to come down and visit sometime and take a tour.
I'd love to.
Okay.
If I wasn't here working all the time.
We're not here all the time. You could do it before or after your nap, whichever you prefer.
That's I was going to say before or after work. And I was like, no, before work, I've got to get here and after work. The last thing I want to go is do something.
Yeah, no, we're not doing it before work because I come straight here.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Logistically, this is not going to work out well at all.
No, before or after your midday, whatever. So
I'll think about it.
Yeah, come visit sometime. But anyways, it's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
So that means we're going to have Swap and Shop later.
Oh, yeah.
7:45. We've got a few things on clipboard, so our listeners will be able to give us a call as well if they would like to add anything to Swap and Shop. We are going to have Becky Collins from Home First in with us as a guest a little bit later in the show, so we'll be talking to her. We have a lot of great stuff coming up. I'm excited.
And I'm asking a question in the Facebook feed now.
Okay. I haven't actually clicked on it yet because I'm in the process of sharing the Facebook Live, so...
I'm asking people what their favorite Willie Nelson song might be.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you. He just released his 77th studio album on Friday.
77th?
Yep.
How old is he?
92. Yeah, 92.
Holy cow.
Right?
77
He's had over like 140, I think, if you count the compilations and everything else and the best ofs and the lives and whatnot.
How often has he put one out?
Oh, he's averaging about 2 a year.
Okay.
He's still in that old school method where you put out music for your fans.
So how does he write music? Does he write all the songs? Does he have somebody he works with?
Well, this last album, Oh, What a Beautiful World, is all songs written by Rodney Crowell.
Oh, okay.
But he's still out there writing songs.
Okay. And are they...
Most of them are new songs.
Okay, it's not like re-releases, like greatest hits and stuff, maybe?
Some are songs that you would know. Oh, Whistle Britches, what was the one that you and I had both forgotten that Rodney Crowell wrote? The Keith Urban song?
It was something Heart, right?
No, hold on, Willie.
Yeah, I have no idea, so don't ask me.
No, but you'll know this song when I get to it. Oh, What a Beautiful World. I keep wanting to do Oh, What a Beautiful Morning, which is not... That's...
It is a beautiful morning.
Making Memories of Us.
Okay. I need to hear it.
I'll let you hear the actual version.
Yeah.
Is the channel turned on before I do this?
Yes.
Making
because I'm not positive that I know that. Okay, I do know that.
It's like, no, I know you know this.
I know that.
Okay. Willie Nelson did it.
Yes.
Right?
Okay. Got it.
It's
All
like a
right.
minute longer, but you know.
Well, that's okay.
So, favorite Willie Nelson song, drop that in the comments.
Okay, yeah,
and
let us know. That'd be great. Get the conversation rolling.
Do you have a favorite Willie Nelson song? You want to do some research, then come back to me on that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you know after the break. How
Okay,
about that?
that sounds wonderful.
But so it is Tuesday, which means tomorrow is Wednesday, which means tomorrow is Cookbook Club Day.
Which used to be on Monday.
Well, we just changed it up a little bit this month.
Okay.
So it'll be the last day of the month.
Have you
this
acquired the goods necessary to make a cookbook club?
I have the onions, the potatoes, and the carrots. I've got to go get the roast.
I was going to say, you're missing the key
Yeah,
feature.
the key part. So I'm going to pick up the roast. So we'll have that a little bit later, and I'm probably going to run home at some point in time, midday, to get that in the crock pot to get it started.
Yeah, I was going to say, because, boy, if you just wait till you get home.
Yeah, I have done that before though, and cooked it in the Instant Pot, and it's actually turned out super good and like really tender and everything. Like it cooked up great. But it still took like an hour and a half that way.
Right.
So I would rather probably go home at midday, throw it in the crock pot, and then be able to deal with it when I get home. So
And see the cats.
and see the cats. Yeah.
Okay.
So because if it's anything like yesterday happened, I didn't get home until about 7:30 yesterday.
Ooh.
So trying to start a roast at 7:30 would not go well.
Doesn't seem well at all.
We wouldn't have roast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or I guess I could cook it all night in the crock pot, and then we just wouldn't have that for supper tonight. We would just have it for tomorrow. But then the office is going to be really dependent on eating roast, and everybody's going to have that for lunch. So,
You're going to send out a company-wide email?
yes.
Okay.
I could do that from my email. I checked my email yesterday.
Whoa!
Connor sent me an email yesterday. I even
What?
looked at it.
What?
I couldn't really read all of it because it was
Did I send
very
you an
lengthy.
email?
Yeah, you did.
He meant to send it to a different Raven.
No, it went to me, and I think it went to Simmons and Rob.
Oh, yeah, it was the 156 page.
Oh, you actually sent it on Friday. Sorry. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like,
I don't remember sending you that email
I
yesterday.
got an email from Connor because I was in on that one too.
Yeah, I didn't actually read through it was a lot of pages. I'm
Yeah.
going to look at it later when I'm on a computer and not my phone, but
Well, that
anyways.
works.
Okay, well, today's going to be a great day, but I do want to say a special thank you to Security Federal Savings Bank, who is our Town Talk sponsor of this segment.
Yes.
With the weather getting warmer, are you looking to remodel your home? Or maybe it's time for a boat or camper. Matt Ritchie and the lending team members at Security Federal Savings Bank can help. Make your dreams a reality. Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town, equal housing lender, member FDIC. So thank you to Security Federal and all of the family over there for being a fine sponsor of Town Talk.
Yes.
And I actually, since I've read that, are you looking to remodel? I have a story that I thought I would share a little bit later in the show because we have started renovating another one of our buildings, and I know there's going to be questions about it. So I just thought I'd...
Questions from us about it?
No,
or-
just about the public in general. So I just thought that I
okay.
would share some information with that a little bit later. So
Are you saying Connor and I are not members of the public?
on occasion, maybe. I guess not in this stance, but you may have questions too. I'll answer those, but...
I have lots of questions.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we have some news from the Main Street Journal. So everybody stick with us.
Dying ember, and only memories remain, and through the ages I'll remember.
Warehouse Discount Grocery serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. Check out these specials. Fresh 80% lean ground chuck family pack, $3.99 a pound. Prairie Fresh bone-in pork chops family pack, $1.69 a pound. Bottom round steak family pack, $5.49 a pound. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries, or WDG.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare-certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference. Serving you for over 50 years.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Now showing Until Dawn, rated R. Minecraft, rated PG. The Accountant 2, starring Ben Affleck, rated R. The King of Kings, rated PG. Drop, rated PG-13.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best nursing home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock-solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044. Warehouse Discount Grocery, serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. Check out these specials. Fresh 80% lean ground chuck family pack, $3.99 a pound. Prairie Fresh bone-in pork chops family pack, $1.69 a pound. Bottom round steak family pack, $5.49 a pound. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries, or WDG.
Local, national, and everything in between. Here's the news.
From the Main Street Journal, a boating mishap on the Barren Fork River turned serious when a local couple's vessel began to sink down Riverfront Park. Kimberly Costa, aboard with her dog, no name on the dog, at least in my write-up, fell into the river while trying to keep the dog from going overboard. Her husband Keith jumped in to assist, and a bystander entered the water to rescue the dog. All were safely brought to shore and evaluated, but they declined medical treatment.
Okay.
No comment?
I'm going to click on the whole story, and then I may have a comment after.
Okay. In the worldwide world of sports, Warren County Lady Pioneers flag football team split a doubleheader with Van Buren County, falling short of a West Division title. Zoe Verges' 37-yard touchdown with 2.5 seconds left sealed a 32-28 Game 1 victory. However, the Eaglettes took Game 2, 35-14. Warren County will finish 11-4 and will begin postseason play tomorrow.
Okay.
For more on these stories, subscribe to www.mainstreetjournal.llc. That's my news write-up. I'm Justin Reed.
All right. Well, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
So one, which I don't guess it's
singular sensation.
Is it weird to go boating at 8:00 on a Friday night?
What time this happened?
Well, it says the
sure is, isn't it?
Officers were dispatched at 8:14 p.m. Friday night regarding a possible drowning. So
not if you're going catfishing.
Okay. I don't fish or boat, so I wasn't sure, but I felt like
it'd be weird if they just had no lights on their boat and went out at night.
Yeah. It doesn't say what kind of boat it was.
It was a small boat. And they're going to take the that's what I've got.
Yes, small boat for the first time. Yeah, I didn't know if it was just like is it a rowboat? Is it a I don't know. What
Like
kind of
a
rowboat is it? What kind of boat is it?
Ashore.
Okay. Well,
Guess you're not
luckily,
gonna get that one.
luckily the people are safe.
Yes.
Glad to hear that. Nobody was injured, and everybody seems okay. So glad, thankful because it says McMinnville Fire Department, of course, checked them out. All of our personnel, police officers, everybody that assisted in that.
It looks like everybody was on scene
Yeah.
for that. I'm looking at the picture.
Yeah, there are a lot of blue lights, but good job. Thanks to all of our rescue workers.
There you go.
All right. And then there was another story that I saw that I thought was interesting. And this may be something we have to get Jackie Matheny Jr. to comment on next time. There was another story, former drug task force head investigated by state. Did you read this article?
I did not. I saw it come through, and
Yeah.
I said, I need to read that, and I was not at a time where I could.
So Smith, let's see what his first name is because it just lists Smith at the very beginning. Cody Smith, yes, was investigated by the Tennessee Comptroller's Office, and TBI has revealed the former director of the 12th Judicial District Drug Task Force, which at the time included Warren County, misappropriated at least $7,246 in confidential and seized fund between 2017 and 2021. And ironically, the same former director of what at the time was an 8-county district was recently sentenced to 2 counts of possession of methamphetamine with intent to sell in Marion County. So he was terminated in 2021, but I guess the trial and everything has taken a long time. But he's terminated in 2021, and he pleaded guilty to meth charges last week. So that is interesting to me in some stance that a former director of the drug task force was booked on methamphetamine charges. I think that's a big contradiction there.
Some people like to call that irony.
Yeah.
Clever.
So there's a whole there's a long story. I'm not going to go through everything here.
Oh, I missed my sound effect.
If you can read, if you want to read it, you are able to go to the MainStreetJournal.llc and become a subscriber, and you can get the full entirety of these stories.
You can't. Another one I wanted to mention, if I may just take a second. Of course, if you were listening to Behind the Mic with one Chad Graves last night on Mondays from 5 until 6.
Yes.
He had on Chris Terry.
Correct.
Previewing Back to the Strip.
That is this Saturday.
Now, one of my favorite things about Back to the Strip is another article that Seth put up there.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've got a lot of faithful listeners out at NHC.
We do, yes.
And they're just right down from the Strip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a cool thing that they get going every year. I know Amanda Sain's big involved in this and other things. But if you can, if you're going to be riding the Strip, they would love it, the residents would, if you could kind of pull in at 928 Old Smithville Road and kind of make that little loop. Because a lot of the residents like to come out and look at the cars because they can't come down to the Strip and watch it.
Right. Motorists are invited to make a lap through the parking lot to greet residents at NHC. And so it says that one of the most heartwarming additions to last year's Back to the Strip event is returning for its second year on Saturday, May 3rd. So this little thing started last year.
Yep.
They're going to continue it this year. So if everybody wants to take a detour and go right on through NHC's parking lot and say hi to all the residents over there, I'm sure they would really enjoy that.
5:30 until 7 is when they're going to be out looking. Last year they had 54 vehicles come through in an hour. They'd love for 75 to come through.
Yeah. So Back to the Strip is a good, I mean, it benefits several nonprofits.
Big old thing.
But it's a great event that the community comes out for, and there's a lot of specials. I mean, I know Sonic does certain different things. And there's other vendors that are set up there and booths. And
so we were working an event, a remote for Wow Country a few years ago at Sonic, and they were doing a promotion. I think it was Back to the Strip and not Halloween. It was one or the other, but it might have been Back to the Strip, where Steve had this really cool cooler. I mean, it had like a speaker in it and all sorts of stuff. And whoever ordered the most, like 50-cent corn dogs.
Oh, was it Seth Wright?
No, it wasn't, surprisingly. But like because they were 50 cents, so we were getting orders of like 20. No big deal. We got an order of 40.
Oh.
And there was a guy who was standing around, and then we kept saying what it was on the radio. And so a minute before the event ended, the record was 62, so he ordered 63 corn dogs and then just gave them to people because he just wanted the speaker.
Wow. 63 corn dogs.
That's a lot of corn dogs.
That is a lot of corn dogs.
Yeah.
Wow. They were 99 cents last night, but wonder if they'll be 50 cents on Saturday.
I haven't checked yet. I've been busy, but who knows?
I don't know. Anyways.
Is that what you had last night?
No. I had something else, but
okay.
I just saw that the corn dogs were.
Oh, okay.
I get a text message every day for what their special is.
Oh, aren't you special?
Well, you can sign up to be on that list. It's not anything
No, I thought you
special.
just had somebody went to Sonic and went,
No.
Dear Raven, today's specials include.
No, that's not the case. I'm
Okay.
on the little, I don't know, you sign up for
Was it the Moody Foodie that sends you those text alerts?
It was not, but that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, day late, dollar short.
Yeah. Anyway, so.
Oh, Justin.
Yes, sir.
Raven. Can I bring up the controversy that Chad just put in the comments?
Oh, gosh.
Well, I'm not on the comments, so.
Well, I don't see Chad's
inform
comment
me.
yet, so.
Chad said the only one I know, talking about Willie Nelson songs, is On the Road Again. Said that's the only song that he knows.
Well, that's what Raven said would be her favorite, too. I mean, that's the one
But
I have
there's
planned.
a difference between favorite and only one I know.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Chad, I'm right there with you. It's okay.
It's not.
So I'm having a really hard time because I'm already pre-programming my show today.
Mm-hmm.
I've thought about doing an hour of songs that Willie Nelson sings, and then an hour of songs that Willie Nelson wrote.
Oh, that other people sing?
Well, he wrote "Crazy"
Uh-huh.
for Patsy Cline,
Right. That's a good one.
right? Yeah. Hello Walls. I played Nightlife yesterday. I mean, there's so many. But I'm glad you brought this up, Whistle Britches.
So it's going to be like just a solid hour of
No, it's
nothing but
not
Willie
really.
Nelson's voice? Okay.
I mean, I thought about it.
I don't know. People might be interested.
Could do what we want to.
I would be.
See?
Why did I don't see Chad's comment.
I see it right there. It's got a laugh, and I'm getting ready to laugh at. Chad, I'm laughing at your comment, not at you.
Well, I don't know. I can't see anything. I might have to refresh my feed and see what's going on here.
Drew mentions Whiskey River, so does
Oh,
Kevin.
yeah. Now I see a whole bunch of comments. None of those were there a second ago.
His version of Georgia on My Mind, that's a good one.
And Drew also mentions a specific song from Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Right?
About the
I like
boating
Nitty Gritty
accident.
Dirt Band.
So that may be our bump
Fishing
out
in
song.
the Dark. Yeah, that's
Okay, I was going to not say the name of it.
That's a good song, though.
It is.
I like that one. We can bump out to that.
Oh, well, now that she wants it, are you going to do something else?
Yeah, probably. I'll finally play Finally Friday.
Oh, man. I have a song we could play. Am I still up for that real quick?
Yeah.
Since we're thinking about fishing songs now, we made the journey.
Well, now take down your fishing pole and meet me at the fishing hole. We may not
Andy
get
Griffith.
a
Yes.
bite all
Okay.
day, but don't you
Well,
rush your
I guess
way.
that's all the news.
But the song's called The Fishing Hole.
Yes. Okay. But all of our listeners can subscribe to the MainStreetJournal.llc and read
There's
all
not
of,
a "the" in front of it. I catch myself doing that a lot.
Did I say the?
You said you
Well,
can subscribe
the-
to. I know. Trust me, because I've had this
Space.
thought. It's like, I need to make sure there's a differentiation there.
Okay. Can subscribe to MainStreetJournal.llc
Yeah, or just www.
and then they can keep up to date on all of these stories just like we are.
By the way, Rob comes in with The Red-Headed Stranger. It's a great album.
Well, you can see why he thinks that.
Well, yeah. And then Susie says On the Road Again as well.
Okay. Well, and so also yesterday Simmons had the live remote at the cafe at Tree
Right.
City. So I saw, I think everybody from the office there except you.
Except me.
Yeah.
Because somebody had to stay here.
I don't think Kaylee was there either. I didn't see
Oh.
Kaylee.
Kaylee was not there.
Yeah. But everybody else, even Connor was there.
Okay, so had
Well,
I
I've got to make
known,
my public appearances or people get very upset.
had I known that literally everybody else,
Yeah.
I might have recorded a 15-minute segment of the 90s at 9 just to show up, but nobody in the office told me that's what we were all doing.
Yeah. Well, and
Some
then
of
there
us
were-
had
I didn't
to pull
even
an
know I
air
was going to
shift.
go.
There were other people there. I saw Crystal Barnes from the
Yeah.
IDB, Jennifer from Main Street McMinnville, Ashley Wright from the Park Theater. There were Jordan Poopols from the
I
tourism.
saw that picture.
A lot of people were there, so it was great. But all right, we're going to take a quick break. But when we come back, It's time for Miss Kava.
Yes, it is.
So let's see what she has to keep us straight today. We'll be right back with more Town Talk.
Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stumble road.
This Mother's Day, treat the women who do it all to something special at the local on Morford in downtown McMinnville. Join us Sunday, May 11th for a beautifully crafted brunch featuring farm fresh favorites, mimosas, and all the love Mom deserves. Reservations are highly recommended. They fill up fast. Visit thelocalonmorford.com or give us a call to reserve your table today. The Local on Morford, where food meets family.
Looking for the ultimate lawn mowing machine? Check out the heavy-duty commercial mowers from Skag Power Equipment. With speeds up to 16 miles per hour and high-performance engine options like fuel injection and liquid cooling, Skag mowers can take lawn care to the next level. Proudly made in the USA for nearly 40 years, Skag is simply the best mower you can buy. Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive for more info and great deals.
Need service for your Ford but short on time? Hi, I'm Service Manager Jordan Shank at Reddick Brown Ford, where we make it easy with complimentary pickup and delivery. Whether it's routine maintenance or repairs, we'll come to you, take care of your vehicle, and bring it right back, all without interrupting your day. Experience stress-free service from a name you trust. Schedule your appointment now at ReddickBrownFord.com. Reddick Brown Ford, where convenience meets quality care.
At Redmond's Carpet, they offer a wide range of flooring options to suit your needs. Whether you prefer the softness of carpet, the durability of hardwood, the versatility of tile, or the affordability of vinyl, we've got you covered. We also offer luxury in vinyl plank, LVP, for those who want the look of hardwood with added durability. Serving McMinnville since 1969, Redmond's Carpet at 2512 Old Nashville Highway. Call them at 931-668-4900 for your next flooring option. Redmond's Carpet.
Peanut butter and jelly, Batman and Robin, macaroni and cheese. These things go so well together, but Ben Lomond Connect would like to add one more thing. Ben Lomond Fiber and Ben Lomond Home. Our national leading speed price offering on a synchronous gig with a top-of-the-line Wi-Fi 6 router, an app to manage your family's experience, and in-depth customer support for just $2 a day. Bring out the best in your home's Wi-Fi experience with Ben Lomond Fiber and Ben Lomond Home. For more information, contact your local BLC office or go to benlomondconnect.com.
Oh, why won't this work? Don't lose your cool. Call Black's Heating and Air for a preseason check-in service on your central air conditioning system. It can increase the life and dependability of your unit while reducing the chances of a very sticky situation. Unbelievable! Get that air conditioner checked now.
This is Benny Black.
And this is Seth Black with Black's Heating and Air.
Call today, 931-668-0785.
Benny's slogan at Black's Heating and Air is, once you've had Black, you won't go back.
Mention this ad and you can get a discount.
It's raining, raining, raining here this morning. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. There was thunder, thunder over Thunder Road.
The best way to start your day. Kiva Starkey reporting live from the Safley Hollow Weather Center.
Good morning, Miss Kiva. How are you?
I'm up and at 'em.
Up and at 'em. All right. Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah. I asked Connor if I was supposed to straighten y'all out this morning, but he said y'all were being pretty good this morning.
I think we're all on our best behavior this morning.
End of the month. We're close to paydays. We're trying to...
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, do y'all know what the state of Tennessee, what Tennessee means?
What?
Oh, it's some river. Something river. Something river. I'm not looking it up because I'm doing something else. So I will just take partial credit for this.
It's river with a big bend.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's what the Cherokees named it.
Huh. Interesting.
They named it Tennessee. T-A-N-A-S-C-E.
Oh, Tennessee. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. Thanks for educating me, Miss Kiva.
Oh, well, that's our history lesson for the morning.
Well, we appreciate
Miss
that.
Kiva and I must follow the same pages because I saw that the other day, but I couldn't remember what the whole answer was.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. So, and I haven't ever looked it up either.
Well, now you know.
Now I know, and I didn't even have to look it up. Miss Kiva helped me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Miss Kiva, what all you got planned for today?
I'm going to rest.
Oh man, that sounds like a really good plan.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got the laundry done yesterday.
Okay.
And I got some weed eating done.
Oh, wow, man, Miss Kiva was being ambitious yesterday.
That's why she needs a rest.
And Clifford was mowing, and then Derek drove up on his lawnmower to the house, and he helped Clifford finish mowing the yard, and then he come up later with a big weed eater, because I've just got a battery one, and got the big weeds down. He come and did those.
Well, Miss Kiva, I got a serious question.
Okay.
All right. On your laundry, do you separate your colors and your whites?
Yes.
Okay. Correct answer.
Yes. I have a load of colored and a load of whites.
Okay. All right. I was just curious how you did
Oh,
it.
you
know,
put bleach in your white.
Well,
you don't want bleach in your color.
You do not. You are correct. You know, some people just throw it all in together, though. So I was wondering, what the correct answer was. I'm the same way. I separate whites and colors. I actually generally have a dark color pile and then a light color pile and then a whites pile. But it's just because we have so many.
Well, and your favorite color is yellow, so you really differentiate these things.
Yeah, so these would be dark color jeans. This is a medium color shirt. And then I think I have white socks on, so I'm wearing all the colors.
Look at you.
She's color coordinated today.
Well, I'm glad somebody is.
Trying to. All right, I thought I'd clear that up there. I was curious.
Yeah, I've always sorted them. And when Clifford was working for T-Dot, he would usually have a lot more
Oh, yeah.
of the everyday clothes, and a lot of times I would wash all of them together, but now
Yes.
I just wash them with mine because he doesn't have that many.
All right. Well, Miss Kiva, what do we have to look forward to on the weather?
Well, they said there's a slight chance of rain, maybe tonight, and then I think Thursday we may have a smidgen of sun,
Okay.
and then it's supposed to be pretty this weekend.
Okay. Looks like there's a chance of rain this afternoon, but it's pretty low, so
Yeah.
maybe we won't get anything.
Yeah, they said most people wouldn't get any
Yeah.
today, but
Well, if it just didn't rain the rest of the week, I'd be okay with that. I'm probably being cursed at, and
No.
by farmers out there, but I'd be okay if it just didn't rain the rest of the week. Because although next week I'm looking at the 10-day forecast, do you see all those suns, Justin?
Boy, that's a whole lot of suns in a row.
Yeah, sunny every day next week. Not even a chance of rain right now.
well, that's good.
All right, so
And Derek planted some more of his garden yesterday. He said yesterday was the last day this week that was good for planting.
Oh, okay.
He plants by the signs.
I don't know that we're going to put anything out this year because we've just been too busy to deal with it. I'll have to see if we might be able to get some started plants from the farmer's market and start. But normally we always wait till May 1st to put anything in the ground. So we've still got a couple of days, I guess, to decide if we're going to do that or not.
To throw the coin and see if it's heads or tails.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You two just won't do.
Why?
I don't know.
What all have y'all planted in your garden?
We haven't planted anything. Derek,
Well, what is Derek planted? I'm sorry.
well, he's
I was
planted
lumping
corn.
him in there with you, so.
Corn and peas and tomatoes and potatoes and squash and cabbage and
Wow. He's got a lot.
Well, he's got 3 gardens.
Okay.
So, yes.
He's got a lot. Okay. Well, you got to keep Miss Kava and Clifford fed there and
Right.
sustained. I mean, so is that how that works? Does he grow it and you cook it, Miss Kava?
Well, whenever he gathers it, he'll usually bring part of it up here for me to can or put in the freezer or whatever. I know one day, I don't remember if it was last year or year before, he come in the back door and he said, "We've got a pickup load of corn down here."
Oh, that sounds like a
He
lot
said-
of corn.
It was. I heard all about it.
He said, "We're going to shuck it for you."
Oh.
So they shucked it all. And then,
It's the cutting off part that's hard. Do you have one of those special tools or anything?
No.
It's called a knife.
Well, yeah. I know, but that's always my least favorite part. I love cream corn, and so we'll buy, corn on the cob and then shuck it and cut it off, and then I freeze the cream corn. But it's just such a process.
Now,
well, I use a knife. It's one of those white colored knives.
Oh, okay.
I forget what's made out of.
Yeah.
He had got me 3 of those,
Okay.
and I used those to cut it off. And
That
it
works
cuts
pretty
off.
good.
Yeah, it cuts off good.
Okay.
and did you know Miss Kava also uses the corn cobs?
What do you use the corn cobs for? Decoration?
Make jelly.
She
Make
makes corn cob jelly.
Really? I've never had corn cob jelly.
You've never heard of corn cob jelly?
I have not.
Boy, she...
Well, I mean, I didn't know about it till you told me last year. But
Where she was hid at.
up there in Deborah somewhere, we don't know.
Man, Miss Kava, if you have some corn cob jelly, you could bring it to me and I'd try it.
Yeah, I think I've still got some down.
She gonna open the jar.
Uh-huh.
She gonna put it on a knife, and she gonna drive
right
up to
here.
Main Street
Yeah.
Center, or Main
Okay.
Street Media, wherever you're at.
And let her lick
And-
it off.
Well, don't make a special trip, but next time you're in town, if you think about it, just drop some off.
so
here at the-
tomorrow.
Just drop some off here at the station. I'll try it. So is it sweet? I'm assuming to do jelly, you have to have a lot of sugar for it to gel. So.
No, you just boil the corn cob. And then you strain them through a strainer. And then you put the regular sure gel and the regular sugar
Okay.
like you were making apple jelly.
Right.
It looks just like apple jelly.
Huh. What does it taste like, though?
It tastes like apple jelly.
Tastes like apple jelly. Huh.
It's apple jelly without all the apples in it.
Interesting. Okay, I'm looking forward to trying this, Miss Kava. I will keep an open mind. But I really haven't.
She must have been hid somewhere, not know all this stuff.
I mean, I've had apple jelly, apple butter, peach butter, peach jelly. I've had, my grandmother makes pear preserves that are the best in the world. I mean, I've had fig jelly. I've had all the other stuff. I have pepper jelly. I make pepper jelly. That's a different one.
Yeah. Well,
Never had corn cob jelly.
For corn cob jelly, you use the field corn, where the cobs are red.
Right.
You wait till the corn dries in the field.
Uh-huh.
And then you shell the corn off, and then you boil the cobs.
Interesting. Okay.
You never know what Miss Kava knows, but she knows it.
I just always put my leftover cobs in the compost bin, but now I can make jelly with them.
See?
Wow.
You just unlocked a whole new chapter of your life.
I mean, I make chicken broth with my scrap vegetables and chicken cuttings instead of throwing them in
I'm
the.
glad you mentioned chicken, because I was going to say, no, that'd be vegetable broth.
Well,
if there's no
I
chicken
make
in
broth,
it.
so out of the I mean, it makes sense that you could use the cobs for something too.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Miss Kava, I think we talked about corn cob jelly a little bit too long, but
Yeah, we better hurry up and get off the air.
yes.
Our high yesterday was 85. Last year on today it was 82. 2 years ago it was 74. 3 years ago it was 81. And our low this morning was 65.
Okay. You know what the yesterday was also perfect for with that 80-degree weather? A sunburn. I got sunburnt yesterday.
What, was you laying out in the sun?
That's what I suggested,
was
too.
Not laying. I was standing on a roof supervising, and yeah, I got absolutely
Supervising?
roasted.
See, and it's funny because I asked, was she out laying on the roof?
Yeah, you did. You asked if it,
Yeah, I was just
She
as close
probably
as you could
was.
be.
I was
We
standing.
just don't know that.
Yeah.
We weren't up high enough to know that.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I'm covered up in sunscreen today, so I prepared ahead, and
These UV lights will get you.
well, I'm probably gonna be outside again today. So, and it's gonna be another warm one and sunny. So,
And the wind's
everybody
blowing.
apply your sunscreen accordingly. PSA.
Yep.
All right, Miss Kava, thanks for calling in this morning. We will talk to you tomorrow.
And I guess I better get off the air.
All
All
right.
right, bye.
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 So, this was by request.
Okay.
Want to turn up a little bit, Whistle Britches?
Oh.
It's Willie Nelson doing the
You
Dukes of
played
Hazzard
a different
theme.
version. All right, we've got to take a quick break, but when we come back, it is swap and shop time. You can give us a call, 931-473-9383. We'll be right back.
Any way they know how. Well, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our #1 priority. Ascension Care Teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-through in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, Equal Housing Loan.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone. Ask about your company's emotional health benefits. Visit heart.org/sharing. Brought to you by the American Heart Association.
Buy, sell, or trade. Let's get to it. This is Swap and Shop.
All right. Welcome back. You are listening to Town Talk, and it is time in the show for Swap and Shop.
It sure is.
But first, I want to say thank you to our segment sponsor, Begonia's Restaurant.
Yeah.
They have you covered for best of the best pizza and sandwiches. They serve up flavors that'll wow your taste buds. Make it a family affair on Wednesdays. Kids eat free. But tonight is Two Topping Tuesday specials where pizzas are just $10. And then Thursday, Thirsty Thursdays, featuring buy one, get one draft beers from 5 to 9. Delicious food, unbeatable deals. Begonias is the place to be. Visit our friends at Begonias, 239 East Main Street in downtown McMinnville. Thank you for being a Town Talk sponsor.
Do you think we could swap and shop with the fine folks at Begonias?
I bet that I could. I don't know about you, but
That hurts.
we're going to take a call real quick. Good morning. You're on Swap and Shop. Oh, no.
Not again.
Oh, no.
Raven, how do you manage to break this every single time?
Really, though? We get through Kava just fine.
Okay, go ahead and hang up on that line.
Okay.
Transferring again.
I don't do this. I think Connor is sabotaging me.
I don't think he purposely sabotages.
Okay.
Good morning. You're on Swap and Shop. Nope.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
I'm sitting here watching this happen. It's what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh, Connor, you're gonna have to take this and just repeat it like you did last week.
Hey, Connor, can I ask I'm going to be like a very veiled question. Does Kava call in to the normal number or the special number?
I think the normal number.
Okay.
Was it 931-473-9383?
Okay, never mind then. I thought I had temporarily solved, but
Okay. While you answer a call, this is just
I can't. She's not calling back.
okay. Well, I'm gonna read what we have.
Why don't you call her back?
I'm gonna read what we have on the clipboard. We have an estate sale scheduled for Thursday, May 1st. That is this Thursday, which is also WBMC's 70th birthday, by the way. Thursday, May 1st at 3 p.m., located at 6579 Vervilla Road in Morrison. It is a 5-bedroom home packed full with lots of iron outdoor furniture, swings, pottery, bedroom furniture, tables, Turkey Association framed prints, china cabinets, and so much more. I am very surprised I was even able to read that because my handwriting is atrocious. I copied it off of a message because I didn't print it. So, anyways.
You know who sounds like could fix the problem of atrocious handwriting?
Well, I could if I just took a little bit more time. So, we also have another swap and shop multifamily yard sale, 4903 Lucky Road, Wednesday through Friday, April 30th through May 2nd. So, sounds like that's tomorrow. Through Saturday? Nope, through Friday. Okay. And then 8 to 5, hand tools, garden tools, home decor, houseware, glassware, women's scrubs, and bedding. So that is 4903 Lucky Road, Wednesday through Friday. The other estate sale was 6579 Vervilla Road, Morrison.
Nowhere close to each other, but it'd be a fun road trip connecting the two.
You know what? People that like to go to estate sales, yard sales, and picking, they go everywhere.
And I'm just
It doesn't
saying,
matter.
I love them when it's like here,
Yes.
and then there a mile.
Yeah. We also still have this one from last week. Nobody told us that they have found it, so I still have it on a clipboard. If anyone has a damaged trampoline 14-foot, I would like to buy the mat that goes over the springs. If it's still good, a 14-foot specifically, call 931-668-4924. I did see one on Chatter last week. And I commented on this, but I don't know if they were able to. I don't know if it was the right size because they had a damaged trampoline that they said they were going to throw away, but they didn't specify the size. So I just put it out there. Hey, somebody on Swap and Shop was looking for it.
Right.
If you were able to get one, let us know. We'll take this off the clipboard.
Be glad to.
Then we also have John Deere riding lawnmower, 48-inch cut automatic, push mowers in good condition, a Troy-built backpack blower, 4-cycle, don't have to mix the oil and gas, a grandfather wall clock, heated massaging back system, almost new. Call 473-3905 and leave a message. So that's what we have on the clipboard for Swap and Shop, and maybe we'll have our. It is just so strange. How does it work for Miss Kava?
But it also only seems like it dies when we do Swap and Shop. Because if we're doing just other segments where we invite listeners to call in, it works just fine.
I promise. I am not doing anything other than pushing the button to answer the phone.
Well, I know that.
I
believe you.
I'm not trying to sabotage it. So I don't know what's going on. I would really love to talk to our Swap and Shop guests that are calling in.
Hey, Connor, I'm calling in right now. I just figured I'd test it.
I think he's doing something.
Okay.
I can't see his head.
I just sent another caller in, and then I have the list of things to sell for sale from the first
And your light's
caller.
blinking again.
Okay, well, let's try this first, and then you'll give us our list. Okay, Connor?
That works.
Good morning. Good morning. You're on Swap and Shop. Nope.
Well, good
All right, I'm just not
morning,
going to
Raven.
let you press the buttons anymore. I'm just going to answer it from in here.
That sounds great. All right. Go ahead and give us our list, Connor.
Okay. It is a Oric vacuum cleaner,
Okay.
$50. 3 antique cherry tables with marble tops, 1 coffee, 2 end tables, $300. 1 16-foot by 6-foot trailer hauler, $1,200 or best offer. And that number is going to be 931-265-3176.
Okay. Thank you for helping with that, Connor, on Swap and Shop. All right.
Yep.
Well, so we'll see if Connor gets any more calls over the next couple of
Can
minutes.
I try to call you
but-
back and see if you can just put me through again?
Yeah, we can try.
Did you hang up on me on purpose a minute ago?
No, you called in when someone else was already on.
Don't you have 2 lines?
I do, but it didn't.
Okay. I don't care. I'm just trying to help.
I know. I don't know why it.
Hey, that's
All
probably
right.
me.
I want to answer, and then I want to send
Yeah.
to line 1.
Yeah.
Good morning. Are you there? You want to say words?
I don't hear you on my head on the phone.
Cool. Okay.
Hang on. Let me try something.
Okay.
This is great radio. Real
It's fun
great.
radio.
Real great radio.
I'm just trying to help
Can
your
you
show
hear
be
me?
better. No,
Okay.
not at
Did
all.
you do whatever you were planning to do, Connor, there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, we're going to hang up
I'm
on
going to
you.
hang up on you.
I'm going to hang up on you. I did it first.
Okay.
But I'm going to go back and I'm going to
So-
slam the phone down. You can't really do that when you press the
You
end
know
button.
what? So I've
We
been,
apologize for Raven only answering Kaiva's call and breaking it for everyone else.
you can go ahead and take that one, Connor.
What are you going to say?
It's Miss Kaiva.
So
Watch, it's going to work.
if it does, I'm gonna die. Okay. Anyways, I've seen this thing on my TikTok a few days. It's like asking you put a millennial on one side and a Gen Z on the other side, and they like have a partition in between them. And then there's somebody out there asking them like, how do you answer the phone? How do you take a picture?
yeah.
And like, how do you make the heart emoji? Like all of those
All right,
things.
Miss
and-
Kaiva should be on the line.
and seeing the different things. And so I would like to do that with Caden and see
yeah.
how that goes. I think that would be fun. You know,
We should do like
when you
Caden and
slammed
Chad.
down the phone, it just made me
Right.
think of it. How do you slam down the phone? You know, with Caden. So
We should do that with Caden and Chad.
I've already answered it. Don't touch it. Stop using your fingers.
I'm not. I thought you told me the answer.
No,
No,
he
I said Miss Kaiva's on the line.
Okay, so what am I doing with Miss
I don't
Kaiva
know.
on the line?
I don't think she's there. Okay. Well,
It's still blinking on my side.
all right, then try to answer it.
Good morning. Man, I was really hoping that was going to work. It's just Miss Kaiva's
Connor, I
powers,
get
what I
really
was
tired
thinking.
of texting Micah in this 15-minute segment. Would you text him this time and put a help ticket in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry to all of our Swap and Shop listeners. We would really love to take your calls.
So here's why you should submit it in writing.
Yes, if you submit it in writing, it will be on the clipboard, and I will
Dearest
read it.
Micah, Raven has once again broken our phone lines.
I love that he blames me for it when I really did nothing.
See, I'm torn because I know you really did nothing, but boy, is it funny since you're the one that pushed the button.
I know, but
And I said it on the air, which makes it true.
all right. Well, we're going to take a break here in just a second. But when we come back, we are going to have Becky Collins in with us from Home First. We're going to be learning a little bit more about the home health system
So I
and
fe-
everything that they do.
I feel bad for you, so we're going to do a little role play here. Answer the phone, Raven.
I can't answer the phone.
We're role playing. Answer the phone, Raven.
Hello. It's me, Margaret.
Oh, I want to quote the next line so much, but she's not going to get it.
Oh, no, I got that song.
It's not a song.
Oh.
Anyway,
Isn't that a song? And the answer is like, hello. Oh, that's Adele.
Yeah. It's me again, Margaret.
Okay.
okay.
Are you naked?
Oh, we're all on a different page this
Yeah,
morning. You
I'm
know
on page
what?
12. I don't know where you guys are.
All right, we are going to take a quick break, but we'll be back here in just a few minutes with a couple of guests, and we will continue Town Talk on. Thanks for listening. This is Raven Young.
On the road again. Well, life I love is making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
Love him or hate him, either way, you'll be listening. Simmons Says is McMinnville's morning talk show with energy, insight, and the occasional curveball. Don't miss it. Weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 97.7 WBMC. Raven Young keeps it fresh. Justin Reed brings the tunes. And Whistle Britches, well, he keeps things interesting. Town Talk, the morning show that's as unpredictable as the weather. Tune in weekdays from 7 to 9 a.m. on 97.7 WBMC.
30 years. Just how long is that? Well, 30 years ago, the World Wide Web didn't exist. No iPhones, no flat-screen televisions, and no Netflix. You might have installed AOL using a floppy disk. Yep, 30 years is a long time. And to stay in business for 30 plus years, well, you have to do things the right way, especially in the last 30 years, when things have changed so much. The Rogers family has done it the right way, building a car dealership with a focus on integrity, treating people the right way, making fair deals. No tired car dealership cliches. The Rogers really forged a different way to buy a car. It's a hometown-friendly feel. Ed Rogers Valley Ford. 30 years of doing business the right way. 111 Auto Lane, Sparta. And online, edrogersvalleyford.com. Ed Rogers Valley Ford. Same ownership, same customer service for 30 years with that friendly hometown feel.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business makes good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Get ready for the ultimate Cinco de Mayo celebration at Los Trojas Cantina, the home of the legendary Margarona. All-day drink and food specials, free t-shirts, and here's the twist. You could be our 300th or 500th guest and win a surprise giveaway. Gather your crew and head to Sparta Street for non-stop fiesta vibes. Cinco de Mayo at Los Trojas Cantina, May 5th. Don't miss it.
Is this the never-ending story?
No.
That's what it sounds like from like Stranger Things.
It's David Lee Roth.
Really, we need to compare and contrast later in the show that to the never-ending story.
No, I was just like, oh, well, he's off his Willie Nelson kick, so there we go.
Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk. Thank you for being here with us. And I do want to say a quick thank you to our sponsor, Pioneer Lanes, for the perfect family outing. Bowling for the whole family, large arcade for the kids. The pool hall is open. Full kitchen menu to help you take care of dinner, weekly leagues, and pro shop for all you competitive bowlers. They have everything you want for the perfect night out. Birthday party packages and group event bundles are available for any size party. Pioneer Lanes is located in McMinnville at 200 Hobson Street. We'll see you at the alley.
I have a question for you.
What?
Right there in the middle, what's open?
You know what? The pool hall is open.
What do they do at the pool hall?
They play pool.
Is that what they do? Any specific way of playing pool that they do?
No, it's just regular pool.
Oh.
I mean, so for those of you that may not, I was trying to skip over that word.
Oh, I know
there.
you were.
Yeah. The line specifically says pool hall is open for all you shooters, and Connor in the booth over there takes that a little bit far
And look,
sometimes.
if you had not glanced at me and smiled when you did it, I was just going to let it go today.
Listen, are you going to try to
I'm going to try to
rewrite
I sure
someone's
am.
brilliant copy that they're paying for? I don't think you should.
Very much appreciate Rich and everybody, the team at Pioneer Lanes, because they do a great job and is a great asset to our community. And thank you for sponsoring Town Talk.
Ta-da!
I mean, I felt like that was a weak ad read, but
All right. So we have special guests in the studio with us now from Home First. We have Becky Collins and Amber Young in with us. And so we are going to learn a little bit more about what the two of you do and what home health is exactly, Home First, what kind of organizations you work with. And I know we were talking a little bit in the break. Y'all cover a wide range of counties. So if at first you wanted just to tell us a little bit about each of you, and then we'll kind of dive in if you don't mind.
All right. Well, I'm Amber Young. Okay. I'm an RN and administrator of the McMinnville provider here. Okay. And I have been a nurse for 11 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And most of that in home health. Previously was a surgical tech for 10 years.
Okay.
So I really got into home health via a friend who had done it a long time and really loved the one-on-one that home health provides.
Yeah.
You really get to teach your patients, know your patients, know their families, and see some really good outcomes from patients, decrease in hospitalizations and things of that nature. So I had worked with Becky at the hospital. So when I got this opportunity, of course, I reached out to her to see if she wanted to do our marketing.
Okay, great. And so, Becky, you can tell a little bit about you.
Yeah, I'm Becky Collins. And like Amber said, I did work with Amber at River Park.
Okay.
as a patient care tech,
Mm-hmm.
and then went on to. I have been a medical assistant for about 15 years.
Okay.
So I was working in another office when Amber reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to join her on this home health role.
Yeah.
And so I knew nothing about home health.
Okay.
And so, but I jumped right in. In June, I will have been with Home First 2 years.
Okay. Wow.
Absolutely love the job.
Yeah.
I travel all week long to 6 different counties, marketing to doctors' offices,
Okay.
Nursing homes, hospitals, assisted livings, trying to
Okay.
Get patients for our clinicians to see.
Okay, so you deal with a little bit more of the, I guess, the commercial side aspect of it with the doctors, and then you deal a little bit more with the patient side of it.
Patient side
Okay,
and
great.
business side, yes.
Okay, great. All right, and so Home First, how is that like a corporate company? Is it or
No.
what is it exactly?
Yeah, we are not corporate.
Okay.
So I think that probably sets us apart from some of the ones
Yeah,
out here.
absolutely.
Not be the only non-corporate home health here.
Okay.
So basically, nothing changes with the care. It's just that we're a little bit more close with our upper management. We
Okay.
get more decision making.
Yeah.
We're more. I wouldn't say more, but we are very community driven.
Right.
We can do a little bit more, take a little bit more insurances that allows for a wider range of patient services and patients in our community to be serviced.
Okay.
Because we do that, we take like workers' comp, we take charity cases. So we do
okay.
a lot of things that maybe sometimes you can't from a corporate side. But they have been around for 5 years.
Okay.
Mainly the Nashville office was our bigger office. When I
Okay.
come on 2 years ago, we were a smaller office, around 50 patients. So we have about 160 today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we're doing really good in growth there. We also have private duty with us. So those service the same counties that we service there.
Okay.
So we do have a board of investors that we are owned by,
Okay.
basically. So we report
Wow.
directly up to those. Our CEO is Chris Jones, so he's
Okay.
been around a while, and so he will report that back to the board.
Okay. Well, great. Okay. Well, I tell you what, before we dive in too deep, we're going to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to learn a little bit more about what both of you do and what the organization kind of as a whole is and how it helps your patients. So, all right. So everybody stick with us. We're on Town Talk. This is Raven Young, and we'll be right back.
I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference, serving you for over 50 years.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Now showing Until Dawn, rated R. Minecraft, rated PG. The Accountant 2, starring Ben Affleck, rated R. The King of Kings, rated PG. Drop, rated PG-13.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best nursing home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
You asked for it. The adventures of Caden and Newt are on their way, where I'll share Southern Legends recipes.
We're talking fried chicken, gumbo, sweets, and a little sass too.
The countdown's on. Stay tuned for Newt and Caden cooking up the South like you've never heard before. Newt's Barbecue, Rock Island, home of the legends.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk there. Thanks for the hand there, Justin.
You didn't even get what I was...
Well, you were doing an impression of Connor.
That song was specifically for you.
Oh.
Whistle Britches, did you get what I was doing with that?
I didn't recognize the song, actually.
Oh, that was the Beach Boys.
Oh.
Now you see what I'm doing.
Yep.
I don't see what you're doing.
I was playing you the exact same song he bumped in the last segment with.
Just a different artist?
100%.
Okay. We'll appreciate that. All right. Well,
I tried.
We are back with our special guests from Home First, Amber Young and Becky Collins. So let's dive in a little bit more and just tell exactly kind of what Home First is, how you help the patients, and what type of patients. So you mentioned earlier like workers' comp and different things like that. So it's not necessarily just the older generation, I guess, that a lot of people generally think of with home health. It kind of could be anybody to some extent. Is that right?
18 and over.
Okay.
So we don't service pediatrics with our home health. We do have a private duty who does skilled nursing with pediatrics.
Okay.
But for home health, 18 and over, and really anyone who needs a skilled service at home. So by skilled means there's a reason for a nurse or therapist to have to come to your home to have wound care, new diagnosis. So for us, yes, our population is mainly, our aging seniors and things like that. But it could be if you've had a motor vehicle accident, if you have a new diagnosis of diabetes, if you have a wound. We do a lot of wound care.
Okay.
If you were to have pneumonia and get really sick and need a PICC line at home, which is an IV, we help show you how to administer medications, anything of that nature. So really anyone from 18 up that needs a home services, from a nurse, PT, OT. We don't have speech, so if you're a speech therapist, call us.
Okay, all right.
We're looking for speech. We do have home health aides that can help with bathing, and here in our McMinnville branch, we have behavioral health nursing.
Okay.
And we have a social worker.
Okay, great. Wow, I didn't realize it was all encompassing.
I didn't either.
Yes.
I mean, we have dealt with home health with my husband's grandmother who passed away last year. We did have people in and out with her periodically. So I know how it worked with her, but I didn't realize all that y'all did. So that's awesome. So how do I guess patients get connected with y'all? Is that something that goes through the doctors, or how does that work?
Yes, it can, and I'll let Becky talk to it too. She does that, but yes, if you're at a hospital, that can come from the hospital, assisted living facilities, nursing homes. It can come from insurance companies.
Okay.
So just a wide range. Any kind of healthcare provider can order home health.
Okay, great. All right. And so what do you kind of do on the marketing side, Becky?
Well, I travel to the 6 different counties that I cover, mainly going into doctors' offices, talking to the nurses. Sometimes I'll get to talk to the providers. I tell them all the services that we offer with home health, tell them about everything that we can provide that patient. And I'll go to the hospitals. I usually try to meet with case managers in assisted livings and nursing homes, social workers. Same steps, talking to them about everything that we offer.
Right.
All the services that we have.
Okay. So, and just in general, I guess for somebody that just doesn't know what home health is, what would you tell them?
So for me, the most simplest version is we're, I say, a teaching tool.
Okay.
I've always said that's just the easiest thing. And we're kind of the eyes and ears for the hospitals, the doctor's offices. And our goal is to really educate the patient and family so that they can remain in their home safely. Also to prevent hospitalizations.
Okay.
So that is our goal. So if someone comes in, they have a new diagnosis, you're going to have our nurses come in and we're going to teach you what does congestive heart failure mean?
Okay.
What does it do to your body? What symptoms does it cause?
Right.
These are your medications, and these are when you take your medications and what they're for, and
Mm-hmm.
how it helps your CHF to remain in control.
Okay.
And these are the side effects of your medication. So if you experience any of this while home health is in, give us a call. We can do labs from home.
Oh, okay.
We do partner with mobile images. So if we're concerned someone's having a CHF exacerbation, pneumonia, we actually call the doctor, get a referral for a chest x-ray. They come to the patient's home.
Oh, wow.
We
okay.
get they are great. Mobile Images is a wonderful company, so easy to
Yeah.
work with. And we get the report same day.
Okay.
We send that to the doctor. So if it's something like a CHF exacerbation, maybe they can increase their Lasix, their water pill, and that will help, the swelling come down,
Right.
the ease of breathing, so that they don't go to the hospital.
Right.
So that is our main goal. The same with diabetes. We teach about it, how you check it, foods, dietary
Right.
aspect of that. If they have any weakness, that's when we call our therapist in. They do home safety techniques, like how do you get around your home safely? They do strengthening, working on getting in and out of the home safely. Same with occupational, we'll do
Right.
that and work with bathing, and of course behavioral health and stuff. So it's really just coming in, teaching all aspects, but from the home wise, because there's a lot of things in the home, like are you cooking? Can you reach it safely? Are you having falls in the home because you can't get to something, and modifying that. So if you couldn't get to your closet, maybe we put your clothes in a bin for easy access. So it's really just coming in and making sure our patients are going to be safe in the home and that they're able to remain in the home.
Okay. So how often do you visit some of your patients?
So it really depends on what they have. So
Okay.
if someone's a new CHF, a new diabetic patient, pneumonia, we'll usually go 2 to 3 times a week. It just really depends on how acute the patient is.
Right. Okay.
And then we want to taper down because our
Right.
goal is to we will help every patient while we're there, but our goal is to get them to be able to do it themselves
Right.
and manage their health. So we want to taper down to make sure they are gathering those skills and collecting that information on their own.
Right. Okay. And do you have, this is kind of not necessarily specific to just Home First, but do you have a patient maybe that has touched your heart just over the years? Any patient or anything that, like, in this journey in home health that has just really kind of hit you hard and that you really
Yes.
appreciate?
Yes. And so being an administrator, I do still see patients some. I don't get to see them a lot as in when I was a field clinician. But I did have a lady, she has passed. I'm still not going to say her name because I don't know if her,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure her
yeah.
family's fine with it. But she was in Woodbury and she was 99.
Oh, wow.
And I took her over when she was 98, I think, and from the nurse that was previously there. So sweet, lived with her family. Just a joy to be around, and we provided nursing service for her on a weekly basis, but was the most precious person. And she said, when I make it to 100, I want my coconut pie.
Oh.
She was so sweet, but it's those patients that take that teaching to heart, and we were able to keep her out of the hospital. She was going back in.
Yeah.
And so we were doing some injections and some labs and monitoring her that really kept her out. But a lot of our patients are like that. You are with the patients sometimes, usually 60 days is what we keep them.
Okay.
But sometimes if they've got a catheter or their monthly
Right.
B12, we may have them for years.
Okay.
And so you do develop a rapport with the
Yeah,
family. They're like your
absolutely.
family. And a lot of times they're like, don't call me Miss So-and-so.
Yeah.
You call me by my first name. And so they do trust you. They will call you directly.
Right.
And so a lot of them do. I'd say my biggest story is I had a therapist who had a patient who was bedbound for several years, and he had her up walking outside.
Oh, wow.
So those are the kind of stories we live for to really,
Yeah.
to improve the quality of life of a patient.
Well, and I would say I know with what my husband's grandmother went through and everything, she wanted to be at home. She did not want to go to the hospital. And I would say that a lot of our seniors are like that. I mean, nobody in general wants to be in the hospital.
Who just wants to go to the hospital?
But, they really want to be at home and try to have a normal life and live out their life at home. And so the fact that y'all are able to help in that, I think, is really huge to the impact of their lives.
Yes, and that's always our goal.
Yeah.
And that's why we offer so many services to prevent that. And we work closely with our doctors here. They're notified if anything's going on. And if we can do it from home, of course, there's some things we can't.
Yeah.
But the majority of things we'll try from home.
Okay. And so y'all were talking earlier, you service several counties. So what other counties do you have to go to as a nurse? And I know you have several from the marketing side of it, but what other counties do y'all service?
So in our provider, we have 10 counties. So our McMinnville branch, we service Van Buren, Warren, DeKalb, Cannon, Grundy, Coffee, and Franklin.
Okay.
And we have groups of clinicians that we break those counties up. We also have a branch we just opened last year in Hartsville, Tennessee. So we also cover Macon, Trousdale, and Smith counties up there. And all of our clinicians are local to the counties that they serve. So a lot of people know our clinicians. They've been around for a long time. But we do have a branch up there.
Okay, great.
That's a lot of counties.
It is a lot of counties.
Yes.
So, do you have to do a lot of driving as well?
I don't. I do try to make it up to Hartsville. I try to go once a month up there. My boss, my regional, Amanda Linville, actually lives there.
Okay.
So she does assist us in that office for needs and things like that. But we do try to make our rounds up in the area. But we have, like I said, set of nursing therapy in each area that covers kind of so RNs, LPNs, PTs, PTAs.
Okay. All right. Well, what else do you have about Home First that you would like to let our listeners know?
I just want to let everyone know that, we are, not a lot of people's heard of us. We're kind of coming up in this community. So we are here locally. We won Best of Best last year.
Yes.
Our clinicians are really great at getting patients up and going as quick as they can.
Right.
We have some great local clinicians here. So just if you need anything, reach out to us. We will be more than glad to provide any and all services that we offer to you.
Right. Okay. Would you like to add anything else, Becky?
I didn't mention earlier, but part of my job is fun.
Yeah.
I get to go and play bingo at the senior
She
centers,
has
at
a
the
fun
assisted
job.
livings.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you, the seniors take their bingo
Oh,
very
yes.
seriously.
Oh, yes.
So with that being said, if you're a senior in Warren County and you've not joined the Warren County Senior Center, Lana Hillis has a great program out there.
She does.
Yeah.
The days that I go for bingo, there's probably at least 100 people there playing bingo.
That's a lot of bingo.
Yeah.
So
what Lana has done out there is just incredible. How much she cares and works for that. But the facility out there is
I was
incredible.
going to say because the county
now, too.
believes in it, so
Yes.
they've got good backing.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a wonderful senior.
Yeah. I do crafts at some of the places, like the smaller assisted living. I'll do crafts, just different things. And they love for somebody to come in and work with them. And that also gets our name out there to those people who maybe have never had home health before. And they might remember something that I've done for them and ask for us when they go to the hospital. Or
Yeah. Well, I think this is great service that our community has
I'm glad
access
you guys
to.
are here.
Yeah,
thank
this
you.
is
Thank
wonderful. And I mean, because a lot of people don't necessarily, I guess, think about it until they have to and they're in that situation. But just the fact that y'all are here and that the McMinnville has access to an organization like this to be able to help them further on whatever point in life they're at, I think is important. So thank
we're
y'all
here to
for all
help.
that you
Thank
do.
you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
now, the burning question of the interview.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Favorite Willie Nelson song? Do you have one? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I tried.
I love it. I love Willie Nelson.
I
but
tried.
All his songs are good.
There you go. That is a good answer.
Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank y'all for being
Thank
here. We
you so
appreciate
much.
it. And we are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we've got more Town Talk coming up for you. So everybody stick with us, and thank you, Becky and Amber.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pop, not the way that I do love you.
Well, holy moly, real bad.
It's time to upgrade that new kitchen with Redmond's high-quality cabinets and countertops. Choose from a variety of styles and finishes to create that perfect look for your space. Their team of experts at Redmond's will work with you to design a functional and beautiful kitchen that meets your needs. right next to Redmond's Carpet at 2512 Old Nashville Highway. Call them at 931-668-4900. That's Redmond's Kitchen Cabinets and Countertops.
Graduation season has arrived, and the Local on Morford in the heart of downtown McMinnville is the perfect place to celebrate. Whether you're gathering in our dining room, enjoying the covered patio, or hosting a private event across the street for up to 30 guests, we've got the ideal space with customizable menus to make it your own. And don't worry, we're open until 11 p.m. and happy to host your celebration after the ceremony. Reserve your table or private event today at thelocalonmorford.com. The Local on Morford, where milestones meet memories.
This is Chris of Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, where we believe buying a car should be simple. No hassle, no pressure, just honest deals and friendly service. From test drive to drive home, we make the process easy because our customers come first. Need service? We've got you covered with our complimentary pickup and delivery. Reddick Brown Ford, where the customer comes first and business is done the easy way. Simple, honest, and for you. Visit us in Morrison or online at reddickbrownford.com.
Warehouse Discount Grocery serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. Check out these specials. Fresh 80% lean ground chuck family pack, $3.99 a pound. Prairie Fresh bone-in pork chops family pack, $1.69 a pound. Bottom round steak family pack, $5.49 a pound. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries, or WDG.
Are you tired of being judged? Well, we here at USA Gym are too. We come in all different shapes and sizes with a variety of goals and ideas. At USA Gym, we are 29,000 square feet with a huge variety of equipment in different rooms. And we're not done yet. Classes, we have those too. Zumba, yoga, pound, barre, step, body sculpting, spinning, and an abs class. We have 2 separate free weight areas with dumbbells that go up to 150 pounds. Muscle Beach gives you the option of working out outside. Come check us out. 473-9355.
Need a pick-me-up? Start your day at the Cafe at Tree City. Open daily from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. They serve rich, bold espresso, pulled to perfection. Pair it with one of their delicious treats for the perfect combo.
Their skilled baristas are passionate about crafting your perfect cup. Whether it's a classic latte or a refreshing cold brew, they've got your coffee cravings covered.
Short on time? Order ahead for quick pickup or curbside delivery. Your fresh coffee is just a sip away.
The Cafe at Tree City, your go-to spot for expertly crafted espresso drinks. Wake up, sip up, enjoy.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely.
Oh, I thought we were just going to sit here and listen to Patsy Cline.
Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk. Thank you for being here with us and getting your morning started. We sure do appreciate all of our listeners, whether you are listening on 97.7 FM, 960 AM on the radio WBMC 97.7 app, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, however you're with us, we appreciate you, and thanks for listening.
Yep.
Or watching.
Do you know why he played that song?
Okay. That was a bad one, but
It was a terrible one, but thanks for acknowledging it.
I wasn't really ready for it, but
We can try that again.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, we got it.
No. That's okay. So he played that because you told me that Willie Nelson wrote that.
There you go.
There you go.
I thought we were talking about the Little John.
No.
Okay. I do want to do something. So is the channel turned on?
It can be.
Okay. So I'm going to play the never-ending story from Stranger Things. And
Well,
then,
we already saw how this went last time.
And then
you said something sounded similar.
Then I want you to play the song that you played a while ago because I think it's very similar, and I just
Yeah, I
want to
gotta
see.
find it.
I want to see how we go. So
All right, we're going to time it.
Okay, well, I'm
Ready?
going to play my. No, I'm going to play
No, we're
mine
going to do it at the
first.
exact same time.
I want to play mine first.
Or at the exact same time.
Okay, hold on. I got to plug in.
No, I'm kidding. You play yours.
Okay, I'm playing mine first. Let's go. Hold on. I got to click on it, and it's got to
There's lots of holds on
think
here.
for something. I don't know what it's doing. Okay.
That's why you and I use.
Okay, this is way different. Hold on. This is
All right.
not. This
Now
is
I'm playing
all-
mine.
Hold on. This is also not the actual never-ending story version. This is from the Stranger Things, And I'm pretty sure this is not how it started.
Look at what you see.
Have y'all watched Stranger
Nope.
Things? Oh my gosh, it's so
This is
good.
the season 3 one, right?
Yeah.
All right, Connor, I want to hear your exactly same song.
So similar.
No, okay, it was really the opening sequence.
I want in on this.
It was really the opening sequence. That, yes. Okay, I gotta find the actual version.
Can I get in on this as well?
Yeah.
That does not sound the same.
I'm playing the same song he is, but by the Beach Boys.
Yeah, but it sounds like the Beach Boys.
All right, just let the record stand that if we're trying to find songs that sound similar, I think Connor and I win. Would you agree, Connor?
They almost have the exact same lyrics.
Right?
It's wild.
Oh man, I gotta find the actual Never Ending, like from the movie.
See, I want to bring this back up because I couldn't find it on Spotify, so I was like, oh, probably don't have the theme song. I found the Stranger Things one.
Yeah, I found the Stranger Things one is really good. I don't know if you would like Stranger Things. I'm not sure. Connor would, I think. Have you watched Stranger Things, Connor?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, Connor would. It's not like a super vulgar movie or anything or show or anything like
Yeah.
that. So you might like it. But it's like
The soundtrack is on Spotify, by the way. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
for Never. Is that Stranger Things or Never Ending Story?
This is the Never Ending Story, the original
can you
motion
pl-
picture soundtrack.
Can you play it?
And then
No, I can't play it. Yeah, I can play it.
Hold on.
I was going to say, I can also. Hold on, Whitney.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm thinking of then because I'm pretty sure that is
Not that.
Not.
So, because Connor and I were discussing something while we were visiting with our.
Oh, it sounds just like the Ford Ranger song. Play that one, Raven.
From our friends at Home First. I want you to just have, Connor Whitten and the Red 40, F-O-R-D-Y, 40 Rangers.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, so here's why you probably didn't get my bump in song.
Yeah.
Because the only song you really think of is this one.
Aruba, Jamaica.
Ooh, I wanna take it to Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go down Jamaica
off the Florida Keys?
I hate that one when it go. That's not what it's supposed to say.
That's how the song starts. How can you hate your favorite Beach
Kokomo.
Boys song?
Kokomo by the Beach Boys.
Yeah, that's what I just played.
It's so fun. I just love it. And I think I fell in love with it so we used to go to Disney World when we were cheerleading in high school for competitions, and they played that all the time on the bus, like from the hotel or whatever, wherever to the parks and stuff.
Yep.
You'd hear that all the time because they have a resort a hotel. It's not really the resort, but that is like the Florida Keys. It's all the stops are those. So I think that's where I fell in love with that song. But it's a great one. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
All right. So I just thought I would give a little bit of an update on some things that I'm working on.
Tell us more, Raven.
Because I know how this goes. I start projects and then I keep getting questions. Oh, what's going? Or people call the city and are like, oh, she's tearing brick off the front of her building. Is that allowed? All that stuff happens regularly. So I thought I would just kind of be preemptive to that and give you a little bit of update about one of.
So you haven't torn anything off the building yet?
Oh, we have. We started
okay,
yesterday.
so it's not really preemptive then.
Well,
it's just vaguely
because
emptive.
this is when people start to notice, like, oh, what's happening? So, yeah, yesterday, we are renovating the building at 213 East Main Street. It was formerly Renewed Creations or the Rustic Daisy. So our tenant.
That's right next to Main Street Center,
It
right?
is right next to Main Street Center. So we decided we wanted to split the space up from one large space into two individual storefronts. And so we are in the process of doing that. And in that, the facade, the front of that building, what it looks like today is actually not the original facade when that building was built. So it was added sometime in the 60s and converted from two individual storefronts to one big storefront. And in that, they made a recessed, the main central door there. And I don't know, there was a lot of structure that went to it. And so we are actually going to take the building back to what is more historically accurate. So we are going to pull that facade out, and then we're going to have 2 separate doors,
Okay.
one into each of the new spaces. But in that, there was a brick veneer that was added on top of the original brick. And so we are actually taking off that brick from the 60s and exposing the original historical brick. There's going to be a lot of touch up and a lot of cleanup. We'll have to go and point up the brick, put in new mortar and things like that to some of it. And it may end up getting painted, kind of depending on what it all looks like once we uncover everything. But that's kind of what we're doing. So, yeah, we started yesterday tearing brick off of the front of that building.
You want to reuse the brick somehow? Is it reusable?
Some of it is. Some of it's
Because I know how you are.
Yeah. No, we're not going to throw it all away. The salvageable pieces that are coming off in solid chunks will be saved. There are some of it that has had to be broken over as we take things out. But, so we'll save what we can. So that is what we were doing on Main Street. So if you drive by and you see us pulling brick off the front of the building, I have a permit. I have
that's
talked to
good.
the city.
That's good.
I am allowed to be doing this. It is okay. You don't have to call codes and public works and, complain that things are happening. But
Would people do that, though?
they absolutely do.
Did they do it yesterday?
No,
Okay.
not that I'm aware of. But that's kind of why when we started taking the brick off yesterday, I was like, oh, man, I should talk about this tomorrow just to let everybody know, hey, it's okay. We're making it better, and we're taking it back, like I said, to the more historical representation of what the building was originally.
So
Because
you
we've
will
also
have,
we've went to historic zoning as well, so
Yep.
all that's covered.
and you'll have
Everything's
2 tenants in there
done.
eventually?
2 tenants, yep. Mhm.
So 2 new businesses downtown.
Yes, I'm excited. I do have a list going of people that are interested potentially in the space. We will wait till we get a little bit closer to being done before we sign leases on it. But yeah, we will have 2 individual
Could you
spaces
build me a
in there.
recording studio in the back? Because Connor Winton and the Red 40 Rangers need somewhere to practice.
Oh, you know what? There is a really small closet in the back.
No, there's 48 people in this band. 40 on stage, 2 sound,
Yeah.
2 light,
Okay.
4 bouncers.
What
What's
about
funny is we
each
all
corner?
travel in one VW bug.
100%.
what about we got space here at the studio?
No,
you
we
can
don't.
probably fit
No,
everybody
we
here.
don't.
One of my bouncers is Jeff Simmons. We barely have enough room for him now.
Right. And Jeff's the smallest of the 3 bouncers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, no.
At least an attitude.
Don't know that I can help you with that one, but
One of them is a little person, but he carries. He
if
makes up for
anybody
it.
were interested in it and wanted to contact me, like I said, I do have a list going. So you should, if you're
They reach
interested-
out to you at the Main Street Center. How does that work?
Yeah. So
You can't say contact me and then not tell them how to contact you.
yeah, I
Hey,
have to remember my phone number.
We'll make this like Dallas.
Office phone number 931-259-4273, and you can leave a message. That is my office line, or you can message me on Instagram or Facebook.
So
That's
if
how
Ethel
a lot
the
of people.
cat doesn't answer, just leave a message.
Yeah, Ethel does not answer.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not. She hasn't figured out the whole answering the phone deal of her job.
She has figured out the whole eating chocolate thing, though, right?
Luckily, that has not happened again. Thank goodness. So,
Again is the operative word.
yeah, I have not brought another chocolate cookie into the office since that incident.
Do you want Raven to watch your pet? Contact us here at the studio now.
Sometimes Ethel is just a menace, and it's her fault, not mine.
That's what all good dog owners say.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to be doing birthdays and anniversaries. So,
Did you ask him if he's ready to take the break yet?
well,
Does he have music queued up to take said break?
You know, when I say we're going to take a break, I think that's probably his cue to do something because I'm probably going to keep talking for a few more seconds.
Sometimes I just
so-
start playing music. I've got it on cue in my headphones.
Mm.
Sometimes I just tune y'all out. And
Yeah, I believe that.
I mean, I can tell sometimes when he listens to 90s at 9 while he's...
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Town Talk.
Out on the range, they got a lot of nice girls. I'm Well, here it's fine if you got the time and the time to get yourself in.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our number one priority. Ascension Care Teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, it's me from MES. I'm here to tell you about another way to pay your bill. It's our new phone line you can call anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and on holidays. It's also easy to remember, 931-507-4MES. That's 507-4637. All you have to do is make sure MES has your correct phone number on file. When you pay this way, there are no card fees for bills up to $300. Pay your way with MES.
WBMC McMinnville, 960 AM and 97.7 FM. WBMC.
Well, a long time forgotten, our dreams I just fell by the way. And the good life he promised.
Welcome
You know
back.
what she's living today?
My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk.
Sorry, Willie Nelson's never on tempo.
Sorry. All right. It is time for birthdays and anniversaries.
It is.
It actually looks like we got a pretty good list of Hollywood celebrity birthdays today.
I've got a good handful.
Yeah, I see
I feel like I need to pick a different Willie Nelson song since we've played all the ones I was thinking about, which is fine, though.
Yeah.
But we'll get to it.
Okay. Well, you want to start? I don't have
Oh,
any.
he's still playing Willie Nelson, so I'm fine with just...
I don't have any music or anything.
Oh.
Well, obviously, it's Willie Nelson's birthday, so we can start with him since we were.
Oh, okay. I guess we can. He was second on my list because I go in order from oldest to youngest.
Yeah, well.
Hey, it's fine. So, I don't know. Just for the fun of it, I will not play one for Whistle Britches. I'll just do this one. From the Redheaded Stranger album.
And twilight glow I see.
Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Willie Nelson's 92 today. Put out a new album on Friday.
Wow.
All right. Happy birthday, 1899 from the District of Columbia. If I can find where all my songs went, because somebody put me out of order. It's Duke Ellington.
Okay.
Really helped popularize early recorded music. All right, let's jump ahead. 1951. Do a little trivia here. If I say number 3.
Start your engines.
Okay, but who Who would you think of if I said number 3?
I don't know, but it's Dale Earnhardt's birthday, so.
Because he's number 3.
Okay, I didn't know what number.
That was the number on his car.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but.
This is Charlie Daniels Band doing The Intimidator because that's what he was.
But I was ready for the Start Your Engines. I knew that's the page we
Yeah.
were on, but
Good.
I couldn't have
Hey,
confirmed or
you
denied
get
that he was
partial
number 3.
credit.
Okay.
I almost, until I found The Intimidator, I almost did Cletus T. Judd, I Love NASCAR. But I decided for this one instead.
Okay.
All right. He is 71 today.
Jerry Seinfeld.
It's a show about nothing.
It's about Jerry Seinfeld.
No, it's a show about nothing.
I know, but
Okay.
it's Jerry Seinfeld. That's all that matters.
I think you're missing the joke there.
Yeah. Who else you got?
I have Daniel Day-Lewis, 1957. I have this person, if I can find it, 1958. If you ever watch Hairspray,
Front step, cha-cha-cha, back step.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, she
Yeah.
wasn't on my list.
Really? I figured
see
you would have
her.
had that one.
Well, I don't see her on this list. Oh, no, there she is. Sorry, I missed her. Okay.
It's fine. And I also have Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman, and it's also Leslie Jordan's birthday.
I saw that.
He passed away.
22.
I know.
And like a month and a half before, because I'd written to him for an autograph. I got
But-
an autograph from him like 6 weeks before he passed.
Yeah, he lived in Chattanooga on Signal Mountain.
Did he really?
I think it was Signal Mountain. It was Signal Mountain or Lookout Mountain, one in the mountains.
The,
but in Chattanooga area, yes.
The featured Wikipedia picture of the day 2 days ago was the spaceship house.
Oh, yeah. So that's up on Signal Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's Leslie Jordan's birthday.
Right.
He was a gem.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched like his videos and stuff during COVID
I did.
or not.
And also, because I have friends that work at the Opry, and he would just show up at the Opry.
Yeah.
And his last time he was there, he's like, I want to go out and square dance. Because they always start the Opry square dancer.
Mm-hmm.
So they say go. So when the curtain comes up, he just goes out and square dance. And the whole crowd, all 4,400 people, just lost their ever-loving
I
minds.
bet. Yeah. So
And he didn't know how to square dance.
hey, he was
He
just
didn't care.
he was just a
He didn't care at all.
good soul.
Yep.
Tell you
So there
what.
you go. Those are. You
All
got anybody
right.
else on your list?
Nope, that was it.
Okay.
That got everybody. So
Wonderful.
Better birthday day today than yesterday. So
yeah.
Even if you just count Willie Nelson.
Right? Yeah, that was enough. But hey, Whistlebridges, mark this down. Because she also knew where I was going with Dale Earnhardt and Seinfeld.
Yeah.
True.
I did.
Minus the jokes.
Well,
Okay. Well, you want to do some local celebrity birthdays?
I'd love to.
All right.
Do I need to do the music?
So,
Do you have it?
I'm on the right page.
happy birthday on April 29th to Grove Parker, Spencer Ramos, Kristen Sosia, Jeremy Ward, Susie Hassler England, Tammy Earl, Kara West, Deborah Carver, Debbie Escalaria?
Debbie.
Devin. Debbie. Kevin Deason. Happy birthday. Oh, man.
You okay?
Did you get my text?
I'm reading Kevin Hobbs' comment. That just interrupted me. Sorry. Happy birthday to, what's your guess? Yes, number 2, Spencer Ramos. Happy birthday on April 29th. You win a gift certificate to the Captain D's. Thank you to all of our listeners who submitted names for the birthdays and anniversaries. We appreciate
Name
you.
really tripped you up.
Yep, it did. But
And who wrote the names down?
I did, but
In haste.
in haste. I should have started earlier in that. I remembered 1 minute through that break that, I got to write birthdays down. So then I had to
'Cause
rush.
I don't know if you remember in school, but I was told that haste makes waste.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The show is not bad, like a song from Gordon Lightfoot, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, was Kevin's comment.
Which I'm sure that you probably just don't have there.
No.
Yeah, I don't have that saved right now.
Oh. And I did not see Connor's text, so also a happy birthday to Martha Humphrey.
There you go.
All right.
You know, we could actually take this song to the break right now.
I know it's long.
7
It
minutes?
would time us out with about 4 seconds left. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is a long song.
Anywho.
Wow.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, you know what? Today's been fun.
It's been a whole lot of fun.
Yes. And tomorrow we have Cookbook Club.
Yeah.
So, Kevin Hobbs, quick question. When are you coming by the studio tomorrow for your pot roast?
Right?
We start at 7. So are you coming after? Are you coming during the show? When you coming? Let us know in the comments.
Okay.
Because we're going to have pot roast. I'll have carrots and onions and potatoes and all the stuff that goes
Which
in pot roast.
this is his prize from winning the game like long ago across the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, he gets pot roast tomorrow. Or part of a pot roast. So
you don't get the whole thing.
You'll get some, and Connor will get some. We'll get some for supper. So, yeah, pot roast.
Does Cody know this is supper?
I don't know if he's listening.
I meant before now.
Well, he knew when I was going through the cookbooks over the weekend and trying to find one. He said, "What are you doing?" Because I stood there going through so many trying to find a pot roast recipe. And I was like, I'm trying to find a cookbook with pot roast for Cookbook Club this week. So he knows it's coming. I don't know that he knows it's tonight, but he knows it's coming.
Surprise.
Yeah. So, as long as he gets to eat, I think that's what really matters.
Yeah.
So,
I've only talked to him once.
Well, and I have never, in the time that I have known him, which that is, I don't know what year we're at the moment. We'll be 10 years married this year. Let's just go with that.
Okay.
16 years this year that we've been together. But never in that time have I cooked him pot roast.
Oh, man.
Because it's not like he ate a lot of it growing up, I guess. And so it's one of those things that he just doesn't ask for. But I think he will be okay to eat it one time a year tonight. So.
And Kevin says before the show ends.
Before the show ends. Okay.
Ambiguity.
All right. Sounds good. As long as we know a roundabout time you're going to be here.
There will be a confirmed Kevin sighting tomorrow.
Yeah. So you'll get to eat it at about 7:45.
Yeah, which will be the earliest I've ever had pot roast in my life.
Okay. Well, world of first here. So.
Are you ready for show and tell?
All right. Let us know.
You are not ready for show and tell.
What do you have coming up?
I have the Straight Ahead album from Larry Wayne Gatlin.
All right.
Don't you remember?
It's a pretty cool peacock chair.
I was gonna say peacock chairs. So
those are like super popular now.
I want to invite you in on this conversation. Have you ever taken your outfit styling from Larry Gatlin? Because he's got about as many buttons as I've seen you button sometimes.
Actually, pretty close.
All right.
Right now.
Here's your little history since I got a moment.
I just need the chain.
Right. That's what you're missing in life.
Yeah, and the pinky ring, too.
So.
Yeah, I could do that. Pull that off.
I think Connor could do this whole thing for Halloween.
Oh, you're not. It gets better.
Yeah.
It's called a gatefold. It opens like a gate.
Okay.
So let's add brother Steve and Rudy. Which way? This way?
So which one are you going to be for Halloween, Connor?
We're not done yet. I'll just take myself out of the shot completely.
Okay.
So brother Steve and Rudy.
Okay.
All
so
right.
clearly you're the blue shirt. You got a beard.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, you got sideburns. I guess that's close enough is what I meant.
But there are now enough people that work here that we could be all the Gatlin Brothers band.
Oh, man. Wow.
Raven, you're the one with the mustache.
Yeah, I think there's enough men in this office.
Oh, no, you're involved. You are involved in this.
I can take the picture.
And I've actually, which way? This way? I actually know him. That's Steve. He's still their guitar player.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick out which one you would be best for, Justin. Well, so you got two that have...
Would it not be the guy like directly behind the peacock chair?
Yeah, that has the glasses.
The glasses and
He just has a lot more facial hair than Justin.
I don't know. I kind of like Steve over here. I like his glasses. That looks cool.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any. I mean, the sideburns. You'd have to shave the sideburns
that's
off.
Not happening, but his long hair may cover the sideburns.
Oh, maybe.
You don't know what brother Steve's got.
Yeah. Huh, interesting. Which one's Jeff?
He's the manager.
Yeah.
All right. I think this has to happen for Halloween.
This goes down as one of the greatest album covers of all time to the degree that when I've asked them about it, they just sighed and went, that one.
Yeah.
So
why are they sighing if it's the greatest album
because
cover?
Everybody brings it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the one that has all the Golden California on it, so that's probably the one we'll play.
It's also not just going to be for Halloween. It's going to be my
every day
replacing
new mantra.
Okay. The whole white outfit, everything, gold chain, all of it. Okay.
I'm just going to be like Adrian Monk from the show Monk.
One thing I just noticed real quick, his shirt is actually, I don't even think it has buttons on it because it just stops right there.
Yeah.
There's
it's
your new
the
look.
ultimate V-neck.
Yeah. It's a capital V neck.
Oh, man. So that's what's coming up on the Justin Reed Show.
We think. Probably a whole lot of Willie Nelson songs as well.
Okay.
As I was pulling albums, because sometimes I pull them just for show and tell, then I go play them. Like
Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. And then Simmons Says is coming up at 9 here on WBMC.
He's back
here
in the
just a couple
studio.
minutes. Yeah. And then tonight, Hey Hitchcock
Correct.
will be on at 5 o'clock, WBMC. So
Thought it was Wednesday.
a lot of content coming for you. And we'll be back tomorrow at 7
Yep.
in Cookbook Club.
Why you keep saying things like they're questions?
I don't know. Maybe they are.
Maybe we'll have a peacock chair tomorrow.
All right, we're going to end for the day, but thank you to all of our listeners who have been here with us. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll be back tomorrow with more Town Talk. My name's Raven Young.
If I made you feel second best, you did. Girl, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on